shooters on top of the building. Government aid ain't relief. Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks. The poor run with smoke lungs and scarred face. Who need a hero? You need a hero. Look in the mirror, there go your hero.
What up, man? Hotep, man. I don't know what's going on, man, but it's hot as fuck outside, man. Like, literally, like 2 days ago, it was snowing. Now it's hot. But look, enough is a fucking enough, man. I finally get it. The enemy job is not to stop us, man. Like, they not doing nothing to sabotage us. All they doing is causing confusion. We tearing each other down. And when I seen Black Panther, I wanted to wait before I did my review, but I can't wait. So if you never seen the movie, don't watch this video. Catch it after you see the movie. But we gotta clear up this confusion, man. The family is divided right now amongst the ones who think we should have saw the movie and the ones who think we shouldn't see the movie. Well, the reality is people already saw the movie. And like I said, man, I just realized these people trying to keep us in confusion. What we have to realize, this is a movie. You should not be looking at this movie as a blueprint on how, the enemy is not going to give you a blueprint on how to defeat him. He's not going to show you, like, nobody expected this. All we expected was good African imagery, good quotes that we could run with, and a good outline that we could build off of once we leave the theater. We supposed to be talking about Killmonger and Black Panther. Now you got people talking about, like, yo, man, I fuck with Killmonger. He represent, cause really Killmonger is supposed to represent us. He's supposed to represent black nationalists, African nationalists. You understand what I'm saying? Forgive me, family, I got shaved and all that, but you know that's not important. So Killmonger represented us. He represented the African nationalists, but he represented us to the extreme. And you see some of the family on here right now, the ones who don't want to see the movie, you a Killmonger. The ones who despise everything just because it comes from white people, you a Killmonger. You don't even know they got you in the video and they really attacking you. You understand what I'm saying? But but really, Killmonger is both of us. The whole thing about the movie, it's not supposed to be where you're supposed to be choosing between T'Challa and Killmonger as us. We are both. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is where the confusion come in. Just like with any other confusion. It's really mixed with the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So what they did was, you know, it's like I keep telling y'all, I'm not gonna keep telling y'all, man. Y'all niggas need to learn how the fucking brain work. A lot of y'all not equipped to a lot of y'all not equipped to deal with the psychological warfare of the enemy because you too emotional, you too irrational. You know, like if we on some covert operation and we, like, for example, I'm just giving an example. Say we in the say we Bloods and we gotta walk through a Crip hood, you know, to do something, you know, and we in the meeting. Or we, you know, I'm just trying to give an example of, you know, if you're trying to infiltrate something, if you're trying to stay on code, you too emotional. All a nigga gotta do is come through like these black bitches, these black stupid, you gonna go the fuck off and give up all our position because you so emotional. You fuck this nigga, you know what I mean? Like, calm down, relax, yo, relax. We not each other's enemy, man. I see the family, you know, beating each other up over this movie. Like, come on, we are not the enemy. But the thing about it is, this is psychological warfare. Nobody is looking at this movie as a liberation movie. This is a comic book movie. Do you think the children, that's what I'm saying, do you think the children give a fuck about this political shit we talking about? Children are fucking innocent. We know better. They don't know any better. All they see is these all black people with African garbs. Watch Halloween. Halloween gonna be super lit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all so selfish. Y'all don't even see the hope in these kids' eyes. Y'all don't even see the happiness. Y'all don't even see how African people across the planet is dressing up in African garbs and culture, embracing African culture. You niggas talking about, oh, you niggas, well, it's only gonna be a full month. So fucking what? Cause last year we didn't even do this for a month. So now this year we doing it for a month. Next year we gonna do it for 2 months. After that we gonna do it for half a year. So forth and so on. God damn. Like, yo, A river don't cut through a mountain by force. It cut through the mountain with persistence. We have to stay persistent. You understand what I'm saying? And furthermore, y'all niggas is too focused on what the white man is trying to do. Who gives a fuck what he trying to do? If this nigga throwing lemons at us, either we gonna sell them motherfuckers or make lemonade. You heard? So what? Like, stop. Like, what do you like? We don't give a fuck what they trying to do. We talking about what we're doing. So we wanted to go see the movie because we already seen the powerful imagery in there that we could build off of. We the ones who controlling the narrative. You understand? When you leave that movie theater, it's you talking to your family and your kids and shit like that. So stop all that, you causing a division in the community. Don't nobody give a fuck how you feel about this movie. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm seeing niggas talking about pulling up shit. Y'all niggas ain't pull up to no cracker yet, man. Niggas don't give a fuck about no pulling up, nigga. Like, come on, man. Niggas like, death is guaranteed. The fuck? So you niggas have that same energy with the cracker. Like, you feel me? Like, and niggas, and listen, if you're not out here, if your drawers, if you using dollar bills, stop the bullshit. You niggas is not off the grid. So either we gonna go all the way off the grid or we not. And I'm saying this out of love. This is tough love because a lot of us, I've been saying this and people don't listen, man. We don't have a blueprint. We don't have a set standard. We don't have set codes that we can follow by, that we can vote on and be like, listen, this is the law we living by. So that's why you got some people like, you niggas is coons. Like, how don't you ever call me a coon? And I wish somebody called me a coon in real life. Yeah, let's do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that energy is uncalled for because we family. That same energy we could be using on the real enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Use that energy to to defeat the enemy. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said before, us using this movie is identical to Nat Turner using the Bible. A lot of y'all keep bringing up Nat Turner was a Christian. He had no fucking choice. If the nigga had the art of war, he probably wouldn't have got killed. You see what I'm saying? So he used the Bible because that's what he had. So basically what I'm saying is you could use anything in your benefit. So if these niggas throwing a movie at us where they trying to confuse us, we take the unconfusing parts and we build off of that. So to get back into the movie, how they trying to break the movie down, the first thing you see, they attacking, they trying to put the African American versus the African. We've been making so much progress with our brothers and sisters and with this conscious thing that and they see how us over here is so proud to be African. First they sent these Autochthon niggas, the Autobot niggas, and these aboriginal people to cause the confusion. African Americans is not African. Slow down, B. African Americans are African. The Native Americans, the original Native Americans are African. Everybody is fucking African. It depends on when you left. But if you want to embrace the American, Native American culture, respect, do your thing. But stop. You don't have to lift y'all up. Y'all don't have to down Pan-Africanism to lift y'all up. Keep us out y'all mouth. Just build on your science. Because you got people talking about Wakanda's in America and shit like that. The man specifically said he went to Africa. If y'all go do the listen to some of his interviews, Ryan Coogler interviews, he specifically said he designed Wakanda after a real African nation that is similar like that. Like, they from a similar nation, they really hidden, but they hidden in plain sight. So he said this is Africa. Leopards, any black leopard, any black jaguar, any black puma is considered a Black Panther. These are three different cats from they could be found in Africa and South America. But any black one is called a panther. They specifically talking about the African leopard. Alright, basically I'm gonna break this down in two parts. In the movie, how the movie is portraying it and how we should be looking at it. I'm going to switch the narrative of Black Panther. So now, when you see Killmonger in the movie, Killmonger represents the African Americans. And basically what they're doing, they trying to show like we have a resentment for our African brothers and sisters and on the continent for not coming to save us, this, that, and the third. Now, we have to realize this devil was tormenting everybody globally. So as they was doing the dirt to us, they was catching hell on the continent as well. So they could say, why didn't we go save them? But the whole point of what I'm trying to say is this: the whole point of why y'all disappointed in the movie. Stop looking for a fucking savior. Nobody gonna save you, B. Nobody. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, B. At all. Don't nobody give a fuck about us. If you ain't lived life yet and you don't know how life is cold, man. This is nature. It's survival of the fucking fittest. You heard? So all that emotion and shit like that, listen, for all you who's super emotional and feel like niggas is coons, this, that, and the third, remember you can't fight no army by you can't fight, you can't be in a one-man army. You heard? So you're gonna need allies, and that's what you Negroes fail to realize. Even when y'all be talking about our Afro-Latinos, our Afro-Asians, Afro this, Afro that, you can't throw everybody away because you hurt. You fucking hurt and emotional. No, like, come on. You trying to throw everybody away because you mad at this. That's just like that's like, you know, when a female mad at every dude that she like fucked her over, but she ain't never tried every dude that like her. You feel me? Let that sink in. You see, that's how we handling white people like scorned women. You know, that woman that she got her heart broke by every dude she liked, but she never gave a chance to the dude that like her. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? So she hurt. She feel like she get played all the time. Now niggas ain't shit. All men ain't shit now. That's why you got these feminists. A lot of these feminists ain't feminists because they you know, they want equal rights. A lot of these feminists are feminists because they got their heart broke. But Killmonger is he's supposed to represent the African Americans, and we supposed to have that type of resentment for our African brothers and sisters. So much to the fact that we unconsciously hating. So when he comes over there, he's so filled with rage that he couldn't see. So the whole thing about it, people talk about how they broke African traditions. No, originally they didn't break African traditions. They allowed him to take the throne. He was super irrational. He was going to bring them down. So to save the country, that's called mutiny. What they did was they overthrew him. They do this shit all the time in Africa. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Anybody who's not fit for the throne, he breaking African tradition. Anybody who's not fit for the throne, they getting fucking whacked. Straight up, they getting killed. That's how it happened in Kemet too. Right or wrong. Alright, so that wasn't breaking African tradition. And Killmonger, I'm gonna give it up how it come. Killmonger, you supposed to have Killmonger and Black Panther up in you. Black Panther, you supposed to have the tradition. You supposed to have the love of your people. You understand? And protecting your people. You niggas is so selfish. If you was the Black Panther and you had to protect your people, do you give a fuck about outside niggas that you not close to? He didn't grow up with his cousin. You understand what I'm saying? I know niggas who grew up with their cousin and their cousin don't give a fuck about him. You understand? Like, so that's y'all niggas is talk about keep it real. Y'all don't keep it realistic. This is delusional. Like, y'all want to y'all have the comic book in y'all fucking head. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all can't even appreciate. Listen, we behind enemy lines. We behind enemy lines. We glorify slaves to keep it a whole 100. We are not free. We can't do whatever. We can do a lot. We can't do whatever we want. This man had to earn the right to have that amount of money from the white man so he could make this movie. Now, he didn't have to do that. If we got certain black people to fund him and give him money, he probably could have made Black Panther the way he wanted. But being that we don't live in that reality, he had to do what he had to do. And what he did what he could. Y'all don't see the powerful imagery in there? Nigga, cut the volume off if y'all feel that bad. You understand what I'm saying? Cut the volume off and do a voiceover and create your own movie. Because regardless, the director put a certain type of imagery in there. And then, of course, alright, now let's get into the bullshit of the Black Panther. The Black Panther ain't all that. You feel me? Because they had their white hands in it. They had us basically killing. As always, they always show us fighting each other to over the white man. And this is why I keep telling y'all, fuck what they talking about, period. Stop mentioning white people. It don't matter what they doing, what they think, even if they involved. Even if you got to talk about them, they not included. Like we, you know, like they don't have no bearings on our decision making. And that's how it should be. So if they come out with a movie and be interested in watching a movie just because it's made is, you know, white people get money at the end of that tunnel, so fucking what? White people get paid at the end of that shit that you be talking shit on your phone. Who you pay? Because when you find that black phone company, I'm gonna try to sign up, and we're gonna try to get them in Maryland. But you let me know if you paying that white man for a cell phone, shut the fuck up. You feel me? If your drawers is made by a white man, shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? It's progress. We have to go some. So stop being so hard on your own people. That should be annoying. Like I said, what you doing? You pushing your own people away. It's making it unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they look at us like Killmonger. You feel me? As black identity extremists, and really that was an attack on us. They isolating us. And also what they doing, they trying to rock our African brothers to sleep. So instead of being mad, you niggas need to be educating our African brothers on the white man tricks. Because they not as savvy, they not used to the bullshit like we used to the bullshit. Like they didn't catch on yet. A lot of them ain't catch on yet. We see right through the bullshit, so we have to put them on. So cause what they doing is, they probably gonna look at us like, oh, these Americans are so niggified. Because even when you look at it, Lupita and the other the little sister from the movie, they did a freestyle. I ain't gonna hold you. The little sister, she killed that shit. That shit was fucking, yeah, she zapped on that a little bit. And but she did a rap, and then I heard Lupita, she did her rap, and she was with the, she had like acting like a stereotypical black person. But when I heard her do an interview, she don't talk like that, and I find that offensive. But I can't find it offensive. This is me taking the emotion out. If this is the image that you niggas put on TV, this is how we talk. This is how I sound. We sound like, this is how we talk. But they associate that with ignorance. That's what we have to change the narrative. So when they see us as African Americans, we can't get mad. They showing us the image in the mirror. They putting a mirror up to us. So if you don't like the image in the mirror, change your image. Don't get mad at the person who putting the mirror up. This is what we doing. We get mad at the people who showing us our own image. This is what. So I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like that. But she was rapping, and that's the image how we look and shit. But this movie is meant to cause confusion, but we could clear up the confusion. It's about us coming together. It's about your inner T'Challa and your inner Killmonger. Now, if the movie was made by us, Killmonger and T'Challa would have merged that mentality together. They would have helped. Oh, this is another thing. This is very important. The white people is trying to rock our brothers and sisters to sleep. They trying to gain more access to Africa. So what they doing is they showing imagery of the white, government agents and all these people working with our African brothers and sisters to as if they allies. It's the same thing like in South Africa. If you go to the Cape Coloureds is like mulattoes. If you go to the Cape Coloureds, they'll tell you that the black Africans and the white Africans in South Africa, they tell you that they the elitists, and they treat the mulattoes, the light-skinned brothers and sisters, like shit. They treat them like how they treat us in America, like the niggas, the hood. That's how they treat the Cape Coloureds, the mulattoes. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be savvy enough to understand the art of war when you're dealing with them people. They don't have no allegiance. They'll be allies to both sides, and it's like Don King. You act like you be cool with both sides, and then you stand with the winner at the end. And that's what they do, as long as the winner give you a piece of the pie. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what they showing. They want the resources in Africa, and they want the African leaders to let the Africans in, and to embrace the Africans, but they don't want them to embrace us. So the only people who really trying to get back to Africa is the African nationalists, but they already labeling us as extremists. They labeling us as we like Killmongers. We know our culture. We learn our culture. We really connected with the motherland, but we so connected that we so angry and have so much resentment, so much anger, that we saying fuck African tradition. Fuck what they doing. We ready to take this shit over. This is our birthright, and we gonna take. No, you can't do that shit. You setting up a civil fucking war in the future, and we ain't even get there yet. You planting the seed for for bullshit, and we didn't even get there yet. Because if we do go back to I forgot how you say it, but what is it, repatriate? I don't know, whatever. But if we go back to Africa, right? Renationalize, or however you want to say it, go back to Africa, you have to understand, it's going to be people who already been there like, yo, who the fuck is y'all niggas to come over here and tell us what we should be doing? You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck is y'all to be coming over here telling us what we should be doing? We've been doing this, so you see what I'm saying? So they setting it up for a confrontation between the diasporic Africans and the Africans on the continent. This is where we have to clear up the confusion. But it's hard to clear up the confusion because we got niggas who so angry that they shitting on, and then you got niggas who they think they savvy, and they watch the movie and they like, oh, fuck the Wakandans, they did this, they trade, we identified with Killmonger. I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't go look at the show Brain Games, learn how to fucking brain work, because these people know how to brain work. Automatically, subconsciously, if you watching a team, right? I live in Baltimore, and I've been in Baltimore just as long as I've been lived in New York. But if I watch the Orioles play the Yankees, it's a subconscious thing for me to go for the Yankees. It's a subconscious thing. I could be like, look, I don't even watch baseball, and my boys is still gonna be like, yo, oh, like they're gonna be talking like if the Orioles make a good play, they're gonna talk as if they fucking me up, because this is a New York team, and they subconsciously associate me with New York. You see what I'm saying? So when you watching this movie, you're gonna subconsciously associate with Killmonger. You see? So when you subconsciously associate with Killmonger, you can't take on all of his characteristics. He was a fucked up nigga. He was fucked up. He was too blinded by rage. He was emotional. I would never go to war with Killmonger. You heard? Because Killmonger get all of us killed. Killmonger is a good soldier. He the nigga you put on the front line. He gonna go hard. That rage is so hardened that he gonna take a lot of niggas before he go. But you put him on the front line. You do not put him making strategies, because he's gonna get everybody killed. Just like some of y'all. Y'all too emotional. Y'all too reactive. Y'all reactionaries. Y'all think y'all revolutionaries. Y'all calling everybody else coon. Y'all reactionaries. Y'all don't even understand the method to the madness. That's why you gotta humble yourself and talk to your brother. See what the fuck we got going on before you draw conclusions. You know what I mean? But so automatically, subconsciously, our African brothers and sisters is going to embrace T'Challa. So when you look at T'Challa and you see the storyline of what's going on, that whole movie was pretty much us versus our African brothers and sisters, which is a total attack on African nationalism. Now, which I don't even realize, this go hand in hand with the gun laws. These people trying to put us back in slavery. You niggas don't even see the plot. Y'all don't see the big picture. They doing these gun laws because it's so crazy. And black people, go get you mad fucking guns. Go get you a lot of guns and go do some gun training. But the reason they trying to get rid of the guns, they don't want us to have guns. But the people who's fucking up the gun laws is white people. They talk, every time they talking about correcting gun laws, is because of something that a white person did with guns. It's not because of what we did with guns. So you control white people guns. You don't violate our rights. Because if y'all continue to violate our rights, we're going to keep pushing further and further to create an independent African nation. You heard? And it's not no attack to bring down no other nation, not to bring down American government, none of that. It's just to be our own independent nation under our own rules, because we don't agree with y'all law. Y'all law do not benefit us and never benefited us. And but that's a whole nother subject. But anyway, let's deal with this vibranium. My people is so like, damn, like that's why I gotta show the empathy and the love, because our people, I see it. Our people need love. Our people want that special story, because this man specifically in the movie said, I mean, the queen specifically said, this is not magic. This is science. This is not magic. This is science. And you still got brothers and sisters, is vibranium magic? Damn, son. Damn. We never gonna get Wakanda. We never gonna get to this. Alright. And this is another thing. Y'all so critical on the movie, y'all don't even peep the brother trying to give us jewels on how to be free. Y'all don't even see it. He did give us a little bit of game. He told us about being double agents. You understand what I'm saying? He told us about being double agents. Y'all ain't even peeping the movie when he told the white girl, like, look, y'all you so focused on me, this, that, and the third, you're not even focused on what you put in your body. He told you how to fight the war. He didn't say pick up no guns, go in the middle of the street trying to go you shoot it out with the precinct who got 10 million bullets. He didn't say do that. So y'all niggas had better wake the fuck up, B. Y'all niggas better pay attention and shut the fuck up. That's the reality. A lot of you niggas need to shut the fuck up and get on code, man. A lot of y'all not built to lead, man. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on, man. For real. The nigga trying to give game. And y'all niggas so busy trying to be little niggas who went to the fucking movie. You see? So, he said, so he told the white girl, like, yo, you don't even pay attention to what's going on in your body. And then look, first of all, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, yo. That X shit, B, you know what I mean? That should be our new handshake. When you come up across a black person that you don't know, you should be giving them a pound, boom, and give them that X. You feel me? Because it's not about that Wakanda is real and Wakanda should be coming to save us. It's about us building Wakanda. If you listen to Red Pill and Blue Pill, they talking about this is Afrofuturism. So you think this is some shit that's taking place in the present? No, this is showing you what the future could be. Only if we take serious science and technology. So if you see at the end of the movie, and people think it's a you know, just a little, you know, what you call it, like some scraps. They giving them scraps, but they said at the end of the movie he meant to build an outreach center in Oakland. All right, so that's the beginning. So what they doing is they planning on teaching the young brothers and sisters in the hood the technology. Now, this is what I'm saying about the narrative. This is why we have to speak on the narrative, because when you look at that, you got brothers who like, he's talking about sharing vibranium and technology with the world. That's true. If that's true. That's what it looks like. But if you listen to Killmonger, he's talking about sharing science and technology with all black people on the world, across the world. No, South America, North America, Asia, Europe, wherever is black people at, he's talking about giving us the science and technology to liberate us. But in the movie, the white man twisted it to make it seem like he's talking about giving science and technology to the rest of the world. My African brothers and sisters, and if you're looking at this, please share this with our African brothers and sisters. Let them know. Do not share none of your resources. Don't even share your culture with white people. Don't never embrace a white person. They're going to steal it. They're going to use it, you know, misuse it, and they're going to gain a profit off of it, and they're going to get rid of you to get rid of the evidence that they didn't create it. Family, please trust me on this. Do not share don't share anything with white people. It's okay to be cool, be respectful, be humans. You know, if they cool with you, you be cool with them. You know, whatever. Like, I treat individuals as individuals, but as a whole, I will never share information with a white person. I will never embrace a white person in the inner circle. They will never be able to get this cloth talk. You understand? The only reason I gotta put it out here on the net right now is until we come into our own nationhood and able to talk amongst ourselves. And even then, they will be trying to infiltrate and understand what we trying to do, because this is a parasitic relationship. If we leave them as their host, they will not survive. So, y'all talk about Black Panther. It's a movie called Man Friday. I think it's from the 60s or the 70s. All black people need to see this movie called Man Friday. I'm going to wait till you write that down. Go get a pen. Matter of fact, pause it. Y'all can always go back and rewind or whatever. Man Friday. Go get a pen. Write down Man Friday with Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree is the original man who played Shaft. Richard Roundtree and some white man. Go watch that fucking movie. It's profound. But anyway, the vibranium, they want our African natural resources, and what they trying to do, they trying to play our African brothers against us, so they don't listen to us, so they could go over there and dupe them to steal their natural resources. You feel me? And once they get Africa, the reality is over for this planet, and you know, they won. So, you know, we have to be prepared for reality. You know, we have to stop being so critical on our own people. We have to listen to each other and just understand. Let's gain understanding. That's why I never really, you know, I see people talking crazy on the Instagram, and I don't really engage, you know, aggressively, because we have to gain understanding with each other. If I'm gonna have patience with anybody, I'm gonna have patience with each other. You know, because we lived that life already. Like, it's easy to kill a nigga. You a killer, so what? Like, niggas kill niggas every day. Don't nobody care about black people dying. If somebody kill me tomorrow, half you niggas ain't gonna give a fuck. Half of y'all gonna be like, oh, that's fucked that he was a good brother. Woo. Y'all gonna rock me out for a month or so. Some of y'all might even after that might show love. But for the most part, it's a fucking memory. You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's part of the reason why I'm recording this. So, you know, these images are forever. But, you know, that's why we gotta have patience with each other, because we family and we in this war together. If we putting a gun on each other, you know, we fighting the wrong fight. So family, with that being said, man, it's your G King Shoe, man. I'm about to get in here. I'm about to go shave. get a little bit more civil. I might go hit the track, man, because it's so beautiful outside, man. So everybody, let's say Dua Ra, give adoration to the sun, you know, for giving us life. And yeah, you already know what it is, man. Africa for the Africans, man. Global African unity, global African resistance, and we will win, man. And I'm not gonna say Wakanda forever, but we need a new movie. Matter of fact, what we gonna do? Oh, before I even end this, y'all worried about this movie. Don't even be so upset about this movie. Y'all need to worry about the new Black Panther that's coming out. This Black Panther was for us. The next Black Panther, y'all really gonna be pissed, because they gonna put some gay shit in there. They gonna put some. They gonna have the white man being the man. The white man gonna go against. You feel me? It's gonna be what they want now. So this was ours. So y'all, you know, go look at that one while you can. Cause from here on, they not about to let us, you know, and we shouldn't expect them to. It's their fucking platform. It's their movies and money and shit like that. Who gives a shit? Because whatever they show us, we gonna alchemize it anyway and use it in our benefit. Because that's the genius of our African mind. You see what I'm saying? That's how they turned the so when you're dealing with the vibranium, it's not no. And then you got people talking about it's the plant life. You got to eat the plant life. It's something like that. Because if you're thinking about it, that is a herb, and you're dealing with the healing powers of herbs and the enhancement powers of herbs and certain things like this. But that's not no veganism. That's not no magical metaphysical shit. That's science. That's science. So if you break down this herb and find the active ingredient in the herb, you can isolate the herb and create a pill like that. But this is the way the European thinks. So we don't do it like that because it's more beneficial. We don't use that synthetic shit. But it's not magic. It's the genius of our African mind. It's us using math, science, and history and technology to push us in the future. And we have to build Wakanda. That's the goal of the movie. It's us to build Wakanda. So, like I said, man, with that being said, man, Africa for the Africans, global African unity, global African resistance, man, and we will win. Let's stop being emotional, man. We heard, but we good. You heard? So, alright, Hotep.
Getting rapture's coming, it's all prophecy. And if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it gotta be.